What's up, y'all? Back at it with a long overdue video. This will be more of a series I've wanted to do for a long time. Again, my 3-valve back driving, but not with no 4.6. As you can see, it took a pretty hard lick about a month after the 6RD swap was completed, but after years of pushing it to the side, it's time to get back to work on it. Starting with cutting back the core support for the tubular steel and pulling the drivetrain to fit a big block. As you probably saw, the tree almost hit it, but luckily it got spared. But this tube steel I'm getting from Rock Solid Motorsports, as long as the frame is square, might have to do a little bit of pushing, it'll be alright. As you can see, also got this K-member for the big block to go in there without too much work, hopefully. We're making some decent progress getting this thing torn apart. Stitch. Itchy bitch. So we've been making some progress out on this old piece of shit. You might be wondering, what the fuck am I doing here with this fucking wrecked shit? Well, we're about to chop the fucking front end off, do the Rock Solid Motorsport tubular front, and we're pulling this motor out for a big block. Building a drag car out the car, so really a lot of this factory stuff's not gonna matter. But let's get to it with the... So I'm only gonna cut a little bit away at a time, just to fucking... That way I don't cut anything I don't want to, you know, check underneath, make sure... Alright, this whole area is good to go. Starting to make some progress. As you can see, it's so crunched in that it's trying to push against itself because it's not where it should be. That's why I didn't want to take off the strut tower brace and start pulling the K-member out until I got it cut. That way the metal didn't try and work on itself more than it already has. Better be careful, I don't want to get my beautiful fender damaged. Okay. Mission number 1 complete. Get it somewhat away. Now this is where I gotta start being careful, because obviously we got a wild wiring here. I'm not sure what's gonna be retained with the PCM. Really nothing from the ECU, PCM, whatever you want to call it. That shouldn't be retained, but I also don't want to fuck up the fuse box until I know what's going on with what. So we're gonna make some careful cuts. Get off there, you fucking whore! Ah! Ah! Alright. Now we can get the fucking ECU out the way. As you can tell, the frame's pretty fucked in the front. But where we're cutting from, like where our final cut will be, is right on the line here for the shock tower. And if you look, there's no damage that far back. So I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be looking all right once all said and done. But we'd like to thank our unofficial sponsor for this project, Busch Light.
I think that was my beer.
Well, don't drink from it because you'll have herpes or hepatitis, possibly both, probably both. But yeah, so we're making as much progress as we can today. I guess our next move, we're gonna go for the big cut. Getting rid of the crash bar here. That's so goddamn ugly. It can even win a goddamn beauty contest in Arkansas. What the fuck? We're just gonna cut it back a little bit. That way we can pull the motor out straight and don't have to worry about it. Oh, the battery's completely dead. We'll be back. Back with a new battery that actually has some charge and our Busch Light. We're gonna get back to it. The end goal is to make this car harder than a $2 pistol. We'll have to wait and find out. I think I'm gonna cut it back further. Get this out the way completely.
Gotta do. Get rid of this ABS block. ABS is getting deleted completely too, so I'm not too worried about that. Just gotta get rid of this fucking grounding strap. Handy dandy toolbox out. Okay. It was starting to rain. Love it. But that's good because it keeps the metal cool. Doesn't overheat and warp. See, it got too hot. It warped like this. Don't want that. You want it to be wet and cold. Unlike your mom. But not too dissimilar because your mom's wet and warm. Cool. And it gets wetter, as does your mom. I'm starting to regret this. Alright.
Alright, this is as far as I could go with it over the day I worked on it. Living 500 miles away, it ain't too easy, but you know, we gonna make it work, do what I can when I can. But I went ahead and pulled the strut tower brace off and put it on my 2014 5.0. What you shooting there, Minuteman?
Looks like 40 cartridges, 7x7 Japanese.
Yeah.
It's just about to be pretty fun. Never shot one of these before.
If it blows up on your, blow up in your face, I'm not liable.
You never met me.
That was a on video, so that's legally contract binding.
So that's what we're shooting right here.
This is a Type 99 Japanese Arisaka. This is a very rare one. It's got the monopod, anti-aircraft sights. Still has the Japanese symbol on it, very rare. And the dust cover. And as you can tell, it's actually nicely engraved. This is a very nice early war one. Also have a late war one. Maybe we'll shoot that at a different time though.
Do not blow up in my face.
All right. Alright, so we gotta go lay some rounds down, but we need some ear protection. So let's start off with getting some ear pro. Oh, I didn't have the red dot on it. That's 2 for me. And 2 for him. Now we just gotta find it. Up. Yep. Oh fuck. You can cut that.